If you're not eating chicken salad, you're doing it wrong. A new chicken salad has entered the chat, de Chichos. Excellent. Excellent. Curry chicken salad from Bridgewater General Store is the best curry chicken salad I've ever had. Cheese Shop in Southampton. Wow. So this is the Bagel Emporium in Long Island. Delightful. Baton Rouge, Louisiana chicken salad. Respect. From Gigi's in Hoboken, we're bringing Jersey into the mix now. It's got good flavor, but no garbage in here, no extra stuff. It's excellent. If you bitches keep talking about this Willow Tree chicken salad, I don't know what I'm gonna do. For a supermarket, very impressive Willow Tree. Some of you told me about Stop and Shop, chicken salad and tuna salad. It's disgusto. This is the buffalo chicken salad. That's a chicken salad orgasm. If you do not have little pouches to put your makeup in, to put inside of your bags, avoiding ruining your bags, you're an animal. So last night I told Bryn, my daughter, about my first love, which I said to her was maybe the greatest love of my life, which is shocking because it's high school. So when you have kids and they're talking about girls or boys in high school, you know, the feelings are real. The emotions are real. I had a massive, meaningful love relationship. It was this guy, his name was Mike Parrish. He was on the football team and he was in 10th grade and I was in 11th grade. And he was so handsome and like so athletic. And he was local Florida guy, total opposites. You know, I'm like the New York girl with the crazy background. And he had never been on an airplane. And we fell madly in love to the point where I was in the dorm and he was a day student and he would come at night from 8:30 to 9:15 sometimes and sit outside with me and talk to me when he could. And if he couldn't, I would wait on the line for the payphone and then we would get on the phone for the whole, I think it was half hour, 8:45 to 9:15 that we could talk. And it's funny because I think that me never having seen a positive relationship as a child, I think that it started out really early in high school when I was in this relationship, that after 2 years of being together and we were very much in love, influences around me, people around me were saying, you can't just like have one boyfriend and you're not going to like go to college and still have a boyfriend. And so I ended it and took somebody else actually to the prom. And I ended up seeing Mike that night at the prom because I really regretted my decision. We both went to college and he kind of, I think was brokenhearted because of what had happened. And then we finally did get back together and he was like a love of my life. Like it was high school. And when I tell you, it was real. I had a true love in high school. Did you? Oh my God, I did something bad. I bought crispy green beans and I ate them and people are mad because they have seed oils and nut oils and I know. And sometimes I buy something and I don't look at the ingredients, then I make them and they're so crispy and I want to eat them with ketchup and chili oil and I don't know what the ingredients are in that either. And it's hard because we have to be keto and macro and low carb and fat free and GMO free and pesticide free and gum free and salt free and high fructose corn syrup free and gluten free and dairy free and vegan and macrobiotic and keto. What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? It's not fun anymore. Antibiotic free. Free. Do you guys know what I love you in teen language means? Get the F out of my room. You're like sitting in there. Hi, yeah, no, I love you. It means get your fucking ass out of my room. That's what it means when a teenager says that with that voice. Like, I love you. It's passag for get the. One of the experts on my dating podcast said that the best dynamic in a relationship is a rock star dynamic, meaning one person is the rock and one person is the star. And I think that's also like the peacock theory, where there's one person who's got more colorful feathers. It does not mean that has to be the more outgoing person. I'm definitely, I guess I'm outgoing, but I'm very insular and private. I'm not that social. I have friends that are quieter, but way more social. So I could be the colorful feathers and someone else could be more of the social person. But I would be a person who's going to be the star and looking for the rock. We don't need two clowns in this circus. This cheapo thing by Beauty Labs, it's not a gimmick. I've had it easily 10 years. I never knew how to use it. I've started to use it later. If I were going away on a vacation and was doing my own hair, this is the only thing I would need. I don't even know this brand. I don't know. I'm not an expert. You know, I don't know how to do my hair, but this thing is elite. Like, this is all I ever would need. This thing is amazing. We get all complicated. To be honest, this thing is like all I ever need. Okay, so this outfit I got at the cheapo store in Saint-Tropez that had a blackout. Cute, like sort of faux Dior pajama type things and that. How cute. Like $20-something each piece. This is a Rolex Daytona, local artisan brand. I don't know the name of these glasses and I love them. Someone tell me. I think someone sent them to me. These are Gucci slides. And I've got a pearl in a basket necklace. My mom's jewelry. I found this weirdo drink at Five Below. It's called Prickles and it said prickly pear and I looked at it and it's 40 calories, so it means it's not loaded with sugar. Give me 14 of them right now. That's my problem. It's a weirdo drink from Five Below. Now, I'm not going back there. I need more. Prickles, it's so good. Let me tell you what's in here. Let me look. Oh my God, I'm so upset. Oh my God, now I'm gonna sell it out. I need to get it. I need it now. Let's go to the Mayflower Inn and Spa. This is the main structure. Sort of like a quiet property, and they have separate little buildings. So this is the spa. And to me, this is the hero moment of the whole entire place. Like, this is why you come early. And it looks like they put maybe a sauna down there, which is very cool. But like, this is the whole thing. We just found a library and there was a sign that said we're throwing a little party and it is your birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Wonderful little party in this cute little room. Wow, nice. Mayflower room tour. It's the Mayflower suite. Nice fireplace. Very traditional. This is a little half bath, little powder. Cute. Let me straighten that out. And then you come into the main bedroom. 4-poster bed. They shut the windows because it's turned down. It's cloudy and rainy. The bath. Beautiful, traditional, there I am. There's a balcony. Again, cloudy and rainy. That's pretty though, isn't that? It's a very traditional place. I am so pissed. I got these flings at Target. They're like a healthier toaster pastry. Cinnamon, sticky cinnamon, protein, gluten-free, I don't know what, right? Glazed, excited, a little smaller, 160 calories. It's a toaster pastry. It's a fucking toaster. Whoever you are, flings, now you owe me a freaking toaster also. It's a toaster pastry. Oh my God. It's pieces in my toaster. I love my toaster. I keep my toaster clean. I'm not a toaster animal. I am not a fucking animal. Oh, hold on. I'm doing open heart surgery on my toaster now. Like, this is insane. The bottom doesn't open. I'm gonna kill, I want a fucking toaster from these people. I really do. I want a new toaster. I'm so mad. Look at what's going on. This is insane. It's a toaster. Christmas is canceled. And it tastes like fucking glue also. Worst review I've ever done. Trash. Oh my God, I can't get this fucker out. I need a surgeon. I'm so mad. I can't get it out. Look, I can't get it out. I will keep posting about this until I do toast. This is the new Chanel. This is my whole personality now. I can't live today. I can't go. I have a nice date tonight. I'm not going if we don't get this out. It's over. Oh my God. This is like the game Operation now. Like I just had it, but I touched the walls. Look, ready? What a fucking shit show. I'm so mad. If this post doesn't do well, I'll keep posting until somebody hears me. That's it. Cancel. When Tinks says Davoon,
it is so Davoon.
I feel like I'm Lady Gaga. I can't explain it. I have had many accomplishments in my life, but like for some reason when Tinks says Davoon about food, I feel like I've made it. Should we be best friends with our kids? Sometimes people get annoyed and will say that you shouldn't be their best friend, you're their parent, which I do understand. But my daughter last night said to me, Mama, you're my best friend. I spend the most time with you of anyone. I love you so much, and we always laugh the most together. And she's very social. She has many friends. She's infinitely more social than I am, and probably than I ever was. We are best friends, but there are boundaries, and I am strict indulgent. Like, my parenting style is like, we do fun things, we go get the Swedish candy, we go to Australia, we have amazing meals together, and I'm more indulgent when it comes to experiences. Yes, she has nice things, but rationed. If she gets something, she has to get rid of several things. Like, it's not a free-for-all program here. And if she's disrespectful or something goes wrong, like there's punishment. So anyway, I do believe you can be best friends with your child, but it's a different type of friendship than you would have with a peer, because you're not going to create, these boundaries and obviously scold or punish your friends. So you guys who criticize it are correct in that manner, but I do think in many other ways you can be best friends with your child. What do you think? Some of you saw that toaster pastry post where it was a product that seemed better for you, and it was like an alternative Pop-Tart, and it got stuck inside my toaster. I'm so mad! Look at what's going on. This is insane. It's a toaster pastry. And tasted like glue. I bought it at Target, very reputable retailer. And I've been through this situation as an entrepreneur when I had my wheat, egg, and dairy-free baked goods company long before that was trendy. And I had the opportunity to get into Target and QVC and Whole Foods. And without dragging out the details, I knew that could bury me, because there are return fees. It costs so much to get good placement. Getting into a retailer in a major way, the product has to be scalable, it has to be sustainable, it's not going to be perishable, it has to hold up. It's different than baking in your kitchen when you get to market. It's a whole different deal. And you may get buried on the shelves. The million things can happen, okay? But when you get an opportunity like that, if you aren't ready, you don't take it, because they'll never forget the first impression. And I knew that if my Bethenny baked cookies were in there and they were inconsistent or crumbled or anything was wrong, that I'd never be invited back. Now I have Skinny Girl popcorn and shapewear and salad dressings and Mingle mocktails and products in stores all over the country. And those products have been more successful than even the skinny margarita that I invented, Skinny Girl. So you gotta kind of play chess, not just checkers. You don't want to mess up your opportunity once you get in, and you need to really make sure that your business is scalable. And that company probably got really excited. They got into Target. It just happened to be me seeing that product. I tried it. They're going to reformulate, but it's not a great situation that happened to them. And I was just honestly doing the Lord's work, trying a product for you. But that stuff can happen. And we learn more from our failures and our successes. So I hope and wait to see what that company's going to do. And I'll try the new one. For a pool day, this is a De Rococo bathing suit, an unknown handbag, Saint Laurent glasses, Louboutin shoes. Have a good day. Outfit for Alex Cooper's birthday party in Montauk. These I got at DSW. This is a Dolce & Gabbana bag. This is a Zara dress. This is a Daytona with an emerald dial known as the John Mayer. Some bangles. This is from France. I don't know. I think they might be Melinda Maria, but I'm not sure. And I've got a freaking attitude and a Dolce necklace. Oldie. Real oldie. Oldies. Birthday in Montauk. This is the Breakers Hotel. Different than the one in the Palm Beach. I'm hearing it's a moderate zoo. Oh wow. It's giving Coachella. Big Al's. Okay, I get it. that was crazy, and it was great to see her. She was very nice. I forgot to show you the gift that I got her, but you would love it. It was a Dior lipstick clutch and a Louboutin lipstick. Very her. And I met her husband, and pimpin' ain't easy, and she's doing a great job, and that was definitely a worthwhile visit. You're welcome. This is one for the books. This is a lentil crisp. It almost has like the texture of a waffle, but the thinnest one possible, and it's super crispo. This is tuna salad from a place that I think has some of the best tuna salad there is. It's called Russ and Daughters. It's in New York City. Wait for it. This is wasabi tobiko. Now, why do I think this is a good choice? Because tuna is great with mustard, and wasabi is like a mustard cousin. So I feel like this is a nice topper. But we're going to find out together if that's the case. This wasabi is not like when you get it at a sushi restaurant and like blows your nose off. It's not like that. It's balanced. It's the textural snap of these, like, if you like textures, don't even start with me. I have to give you a brief dating update. Okay, without getting into any specific details about who and what, I just want to tell you how crazy you are. So last night, I'm out with this guy, and I hear a woman and her friend say to him multiple times, like, just so he got the message, you better take care of her. You better be good to her. Do we understand each other? So then he goes to the restroom, like, let's call it an hour later, and he comes out, he goes, these other girls just attacked me at the bathroom, and they go, you heard her? We'll come for you. This poor guy, like, women just coming up and threatening his life beforehand. I mean, honestly, run like a thief in the night. This is not for everybody. Okay, I'm going to my friend Tim Dillon's house for a party. He says there are going to be a lot of comedians there, so I bet you they're all going to be dressed just like this. Oh, I forgot to put rings on. Okay, so this is a Target collab from years ago. It was Love Shack. These are Aldo. This is from Le Marché in Saint-Tropez. This is a local designer. John Mayer, you're welcome. Some bangles. Blank, New York City, just to not... I know I look like I'm in third grade. I know, but I'm wearing it. Oh, also, little love. This is the season when you now have to jam in everything you own that's colorful and white. So I have to wear 3 outfits a day now. Bye. I am in love with Kane Brown's voice. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know how old he is. I don't care. I could be in a relationship with a plastic blow-up doll and Kane Brown's voice. So that's the breaking news update today. Whew, that is. If you don't come home at night after wearing a full bead of makeup and use makeup remover and double cleanse your face, you're an animal. Have you ever met someone who has a lot of confidence and thinks they're a good singer? They identify as a good singer? Asking for a friend.
Now this mountain I must climb. Feels like the world upon my shoulders, and I got nowhere left to hide.
Calling Simon Cowell.
Like love has finally found me.
Hit the notes, baby. Hit the notes.
There's been heartache and pain.
Yes, queen.
I don't know if I can face it again.
Yes, queen.
I can't stop now.
Yes, you hit them all. Simon Cowell and Paul Abdul are calling.
Change this love.
You know what's good about you?
I wanna know what love is.
This is love.
Now you can show me.
Oh my God.
I wanna feel what love is.
Gwen Stefani, where are you when we need you? Do you remember my best friend's wedding, Cameron Diaz? Because she committed to the bit. You committed to the bit. I love you. I think she's amazing. I mean, she's Simon Cowell? Call us. Okay, so remember I did that video on Jules LeBron and the demure trend in the very beginning, saying that she needed to jump on the chess of it, not just the checkers. Going to visit hair and makeup artists is great, but that's not the big picture. And how it is a flash in the pan trend, and how if she wanted to really monetize and capitalize it for the future, it could be a good beauty brand. It could be a number of things. Here's the thing about her getting frustrated that other people have registered it. First of all, it's a very complicated trademark law. I have lawyers on retainer, and every week I have multiple things to deal with regarding international and domestic trademark law. Let me explain. Internationally, it's first to apply. So you could just register a name for something and it's first to kind of market. Domestically, it's about usage. But wait, there's more. You can't just register a word generally speaking. So let's just say, let's say I invented the skinny margarita. It would have been great if I could have owned the word skinny margarita, but you can't own the word skinny. It's a word in the English language. You can own skinny girl because it was a new one word, and you can own demure broad or something like that, but also in what categories. So it's not like I just paid a fee and for the rest of time I own skinny girl. It's that I own it in different classes, in different categories. So I own it in shapewear because I have a shapewear brand. I own it in salad dressings, in popcorn. I own it in apparel. I own it in multiple categories, and you have to keep renewing it. It's expensive. And when you apply for new marks in different areas, like Forever Young, I own that in multiple categories. And I pay for that thousands, tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars, and things get rejected. So if you just went for demure in beauty, they'd say it's too broad. What is it? It's demure chick or something. That's more specific. And you still might not get it. And you might have to be like demure chick by Jules LeBron. And you might say that only in jeans, and she has to pay for that one mark. It's very complicated. This is not a black and white situation, and whoever did apply for it, it's also not a black and white situation for them. But this is why in other countries, sometimes you'll go see like Target or some word that you think is owned because they didn't get the mark in that other country, because internationally it's very different. So I know it sounds complicated, but this is not just a like, oh, someone got the mark and she didn't. It's not like that. And she would have to have backers and have intent to use. So I own the word food porn in television. Years ago, I came up with the word food porn in TV. Now, you need intent to use, or someone can take it away from you. But then this production company wanted to do a show called Food Porn. They got blocked because someone owned it. They had to come to me, and they had to pay me for every single episode, even though I didn't do a single thing. I actually knew the guy producing it. He was pissed. What the hell is Bethenny Frankel doing owning food porn? Why? Because I own food porn in television. So it's not as simple as you think by any stretch of the imagination. It is a job. So don't make these sweeping blanket statements like she could have just owned the world because she said the word demure. It ain't like that. I invented the skinny margarita, and after that, everybody came in with skinny lattes, skinny pizza. I started that whole thing. I don't make money off that. Why? Because it would be infinite to try to like own that everywhere, and you couldn't even do it. Does that make any sense? Okay. Not alone. You are not alone. Any more than any of us. I was in the car with my daughter yesterday going to dinner, and just anecdotally was talking about something someone had said to me about coming from a good family. And I said, I flippantly said I'm basically an orphan, or I am an orphan. And my daughter started crying. She was like, Mama, that makes me so sad. That makes me so sad. I'm like, I love you. I have you, and I'm happy, and I have a full life, and we have a community, and you have this community that can be challenging and tricky and sometimes cruel and thoughtless and insecure and inconsiderate, but they also are amazing and will love you and connect with you and help you heal. So you are not alone. I can be your daughter. Everyone keeps calling me, everyone I run into is like, you're my mother. So I can be your daughter. Okay? Let's talk about my boobs. So I did a snack post the other day, and the focus was all on my chest inadvertently. So there were many questions, and let's talk about its history. So growing up, I always had large breasts. It comes from my father's side. And into high school and college, they were already kind of saggy, like they would fall to the side, and I wanted to get a lift. I was single and felt self-conscious about getting a lift, and a doctor in Florida told me to get an implant that would then lift them. And what happened was they were larger, which I detested, but still sloppy, so I didn't accomplish anything I wanted. So I took them out. This was almost 20 years ago, like that I took them out and had a lift, which was a great decision because the scar is pretty much undetectable, and they are so beautiful and natural and have been the best thing I ever did. And I remember at the time I couldn't afford it, and they were a fortune. I don't know, I want to say like almost like $14,000 or something. They were a fortune, but it was the best money I ever spent, and I've never gotten it done again and have never had to. And I've heard so many different stories about having to like rotate the tires and things like that. So I would just say, and the guy's retired, so there's nothing we can do about that. But I would say if you're ever going to do something, you do it properly the first time, and don't cheap out on something that is so important. Do it or don't, like anything else. So that's my boob story. You're welcome. Because you guys are so friggin' nosy and need to know everything, I opened this Charlotte Tilbury. Bigger, thicker, longer. Okay, sure. I opened this thing, and out comes the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Like this thick, like heavy. Like it feels like it's heavy. I just don't know how to explain it. It just does. It feels like an expensive $80,000 Cartier pen, to be honest. So then I have some lashes. This eye I didn't touch. I have some straggler lashes that are left over. And I started putting it on, and that's when I said, shit, I got to show them. Why? Because it is like rich and thick and chocolatey. Like it just, I don't believe any hype, and I'm usually a drugstore mascara person, but this bitch doesn't stop. So this one is much less. Like once I put it on, it's called, hi, I'm just going to tell you something. I don't talk about beauty that much anymore because it's all bullshit and it's all the same shit. This particular mascara is not bullshit, and it's not the same shit. And at this point, Charlotte, send me a check, okay? Because I've talked about you so many times, and I'm waiting for a check, but I have to do the Lord's work and tell the truth. And when I tell you, it's at the level. Shit. It's at the level. I'm sorry. I know it's expensive. It's not drugstore. I guess you're welcome. Maybe you're not. You're welcome. Guess who's doing the Lord's work? She just told me that this is the best ice cream she's ever tasted. Someone sent it here.
Let me get you a good bite.
Hold on. It's called Urban Dessert Lab. And she's forcing me. It said the best ice cream she ever had in her life. It's Oreo cookies and cream, but it's like super Oreo-ish. It's like real, serious, creamy Oreo ice cream. What do you think?
I love it.
It's the best thing you ever had in your life? Mm-hmm. What do you love the most about it?
I don't know.
That it's like pureed Oreo. It's almost like frozen pureed Oreos. Yeah, I know. I'm a supermodel. My hair is it's giving today. And so is the ice cream. Name drop and recap the weekend. So Friday night, I went to the Amman Club in New York City, this exclusive club. It's also a hotel that's a fortune. I joined for a moment, and I no longer have a membership, but I went for drinks there on Friday night. Really fun, really nice. Was feeling like my cosmopolitan New York City self. Saturday was Alex Cooper's party in Montauk at this hotel. And a lot of people are hating on Montauk and what it's become, and that it's like bottle service and things like that. It's not all that. Like, it's got that. But Montauk still can be Montauk. Like, it's highs and lows. And it was a cool party. It was very young. Very like Coachella meets Cancun meets Montauk. Like, you know, young, good-looking people having fun. There were hot gays, there were pretty girls, a lot of people there that were big fans of mine. I was shocked. And Miguel and Leah, you guys told me was there because I was like doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo with a bunch of gays, and you guys pointed out that like they were right next to our circle. So that was a cool flex for Bryn. Then I went to meet this friend over at Crow's Nest, where I love, and it's gotten crazy there. I'm sure I've helped make it crazy there. because now it's a different deal. But it's still sexy, fun, family. I love, shout out to Chris there, good guy. They're all ripping their hair out by the end of the summer. I mean, it's a thing. Ran into Danielle and Aloni, the caviar woman and her husband who are on here. And then went, because we're so cool, went to go meet the gaggle of gays that I had seen at Alex's party, because I guess I'm running an adoption agency, a gay adoption agency. I adopted a bunch of gays, and they were over at Surf Lodge. And I know the owner, Jama, but she wasn't there. So I walked up and just walked in, just thought we're going to do Gen Pop as Simon Huck, name drop, because he's partners with Kourtney Kardashian and best friends with all the Kardashians. He later called it freestyling. He's like, oh, you just thought you were going to roll into the surf club or Surf Lodge on a Saturday and freestyle? I was attacked. It was crazy, but it was fun. This is where the girls were telling the guy that I was with that they'll kill him if he does anything wrong. So he's sufficiently terrified now. And hung out, danced, had a great time, super fun. And like I said, yes, there's some douchey bottles, but it's fun. It's a vibe. Left there, then went to a party. I earlier said a house party. It was some tennis charity at some, rich person's house. And we were kind of late crashers and had a great time there. And then yesterday I had a really nice romantic dinner with Bryn. And we sang and we went for yogurt and just hung out at the house all day. Went for a beach walk, went paddling with a friend, and had a great weekend. I have to say, it was a great weekend, and I like it, Picasso. What did you do, more importantly? Oh, P.S. Alex Cooper, I like her a lot, and I believe she is the real deal. Money aside, I believe she's the real deal. And I got a really cute gift. It was very on brand for me, and I believe for her. It was a Dior gold, metal clutch that holds lipsticks, but you could take out the insert and make it a cute one of those little purses. The girls that get it, those small little bags, and it has a chain. And then a Louboutin gold, really fancy lipstick. I thought that was super cute. And I let her know the gifts are my love language, as you know. Have a good day. This is a comfortable, cute, 40% off airy rag that is actually airy. This is an Audemars Piguet watch. It's a little heart, and in the mood for love. It's a little, I guess, is that a panther? These are Gucci. These are Valentino Atelier. I don't know what that means, but they're cute. It's a rag. I'm a rag. Just an affordable fragrance update. So Finery is a line of dupe fragrances, it appears. I didn't know they had so many. So this one's called Magnetic Candy. Was going to just give it away, but I decided, let me just try it today. I've had it on all day. This bitch lasts. And I didn't know what it's supposed to dupe for, but it's apparently Byredo Sundays. I don't even know what that is, but I know this is amazing. It's almost citrusy, sunshine, fresh. It's not florally. It's not musky. It's its own thing, and I like it. I've had it on all day, and I'm into it. It's super approachable. There's something about it, and this bitch lasts. So if you want to smell like what you envision freshness and sunshine to be, this is your bee. You are welcome. Work is round the clock, in pajamas, late night, buzzed. I picked these Biscottis out of my girlfriend Alex Cohen's cookie jar in the kitchen after a 5-course meal. I spotted them and I said, because I love Biscotti. I am a Biscotti expert. I live for Biscotti. This one's flatter, thicker, and so I saw it and I eyed it, and there's a sheen, a shininess. You see that shininess? It's gonna be a good thing. Sometimes they're soggy or rusky, and it's not it. So I took these out of her jar, put them in my paper towel, her paper towel, to take in the car on the way home after eating multiple desserts and food, because I was like, I have to know. I have to know. Okay, you ready? A Biscotti has to be airy, crispy, crunchy, flavorful. It has to be an experience. So I texted the girl Shari, who Alex said brought them to her house, because I had to do an investigative deep dive. Dateline level. And I just texted her, and at night, she said to me, Argento in Island Park, Strong Island. Was Island Park Strong Island? Is that Queens? It's giving Queens next to Long Island. I don't know. Island Park, New York. Nobody gives a shit. But when I tell you, this is a biscotti. This is what biscotti is supposed to be. That's it. Like Boca has some biscottis. I'm about to throw them under the bus, but it's just like not it. This is it. You are motherfucking welcome. So I was leaving my friend Alex's house after a meal, and these biscotti were in her jar. And I took one out, and I freaked out because it's Davoon. And I texted her and said, where the F are those biscotti from? And she said, Shari brought them. So, of course, like one does at late night, I text Shari, it's an emergency, to find out where the biscotti are from. And she says they're from Argento. First she says it's Long Beach, then she says Island Park. I said, is Island Park? And then I said to myself, is Island Park in Queens? And it's the Lord's work. So now I know that it is, in fact, in Long Island. So I post about it. And look, people in my comments, just one jackass. My Italian kids' ears, it's like knives in them to hear you say biscotti. It's biscotti. I'm like, and there's a couple of people chiming in. But that guy was a dick. So I go online, I look up at a video by Italians about how to pronounce Italian things, and they say that biscotti comes from the word biscottum, and it's biscotti. So I've been saying biscotti because that's what it is. But that's so TikTok, like gaslighting, making me feel like I'm wrong. Like the man, is like really leaning in and doubling down. Like I am really Italian. I'm like, okay, I am really smart and you're a jackass. And these are amazing and they're called biscotti. So deal with it. You're welcome. Holy shit, I didn't realize how insane it is. This is Anastasia cover-up. If you want to cover up the sins of your past, this is a cover-up. Whoa. Holy shit, I didn't realize how insane it is. I wasn't doing the Lord's work until I tasted this chicken. This is a restaurant that's slept on in the Hamptons. Like, it's not the thing. It's called Argento. It's in Southampton. Davoon. First, we had the salad with mozzarella that was excellent. The buffalo mozzarella was chef's kiss. This is Davoon, and this is beyond. It's like gorgeous. Now, this is my roast chicken, which who cares until I tasted it. It's like it's like real chip. It's legit, like Tuscany. These mushrooms are fine. These are the hen of the woods. They're fine. They need to be larger, not all chopped up, not all the garbage, and crispy. Let's see what's going on here.
A little too much rosemary.
Good Brussies. They need salt. That's easy. What's happening here in these neck of the woods?
So good.
Really? You're a bolognese expert. Whoa. Very good quality bolognese. Like very, very, very good. Here, kind of most things are very, very good. The chicken is a 9.25 maybe?
No, probably like a 10.
It's not a 10. It's a 9.25. When we go to France, that's a 10. Final synopsis. Salad was really lovely. Bread is excellent. The hummus is excellent. The sides are good. The chicken is excellent. It's superb, to be honest. And Bryn's bolognese, she's gonna...
I'm still scraping the bowl.
Yeah, well, hold on. We'll be back to you once the bowl's clean. You've never cleaned the bowl at Tuto. God bless America. I wasn't doing the Lord's work. I think you're ready for the epic scumbag dating story. Okay, I meet a guy and he starts to message me. Meet me here. We're going to be there later. Do you want to come over? None of this happens. Days later, I happen to be going someplace that he says he's going. And he comes there. And I see him for a couple of hours and he's very nice. And the next day he's messaging me, hi, beautiful. And I can't wait to see you again. And we looked good together. And just like flirty, nice, cute stuff. and I intend to see him again. After that group of messages, I start to see that some of them have been deleted. There's a picture of himself, there's a video of himself, and one out of the two is deleted. A couple of messages, it seemed arbitrary because I couldn't remember exactly which ones he deleted, but I know one was a video. So I was wondering why he chose to keep some and delete some. I thought, oh, is he married? Is he trying to make someone jealous? Is someone looking at his phone? I didn't think that. The people doing my hair, and I did a video with you guys, and you were like, who's behind you? Those people said that. And so whatever, noted. Didn't let him know that I knew that. At one point in the texting on another platform said, hey, is everything okay? Because you deleted some. No, everything's great, with real drippy language. No problem. So now it's a couple of weeks gone by, and I'm supposed to see him again, and he's messaging, and he's voice noting and heart emojiing and just all the things. Okay, someone calls me and says, are you dating this guy because he has a girlfriend? Or someone says he has a girlfriend. And I'm like, this is exactly what happened. He messaged me and pursued me for like 4 days. Then I finally saw him for a couple of hours. Haven't seen him since. If he has a girlfriend, congrats, mazel tov. So at that moment, he messages me and says, hi, I am seeing someone. I'm sorry if I misled you, but I'm not interested. But if you want to get together with us, that would be great. And I then went over to our exchange that we originally had, and he had deleted in both places his side of the conversation. The good news is, after I was getting my hair done that day, when there were red flags, charming as a red flag, I screen grabbed everything, and I even have the voice memos. So my response to his cute little, sorry to have misled you was, hi, friend, with his name. It's very important that we tell the truth. Like I was talking to a 3-year-old, okay? It's very important. I hope you are having a wonderful day. XOXO. Here are some of the voice notes, kissy emojis. Here are the things that you sent me just in case you need me to remind you when you decide to tell little fibs like that to people, okay? And just remember, I was trained in a zoo by animals, so I have receipts. We see each other, okay, honey pie? And it's wonderful that you have a girlfriend. That would have been something that would have been nice for you to tell me. Big kiss.